John, how did you reflect on that 90 minutes?
Yeah, a little bit mixed, to be honest with you. I thought there was a lot of positives to take from the game, but ultimately disappointed that we lose the game. So mixed. St Mirren are a very good side, very, very good at what they do, and that's why they've been finishing in the top 6 in recent season. I think Stephen's done an amazing job, but from our point of view, I thought we more than matched them throughout the whole game. I think that we started the game on the front foot. Obviously, being the home team, you would expect that, but we did. I think we took the game to St Mirren, and in the open exchanges we did very well. I thought the game hit a little bit of a lull no long after that, but then we grew back into the game. Had a couple of opportunities across the face of the goal. Too much goal mouth action at either end, but you know, more than matching. St Mirren had a couple of headers that never really came to anything, and then the second half again I think we started well, competing all over the pitch. The first goal's a poor goal. I think we're a little bit unlucky. It's a deflection from a set play. The second goal is just horrendous from our point of view. It's a throw in. We just made a couple of changes. Whether that had anything to do with it or not, I don't know. We switch off, whether we just think they're going to take a long throw, and but you know, either way, we've got players turning their back, walking away, and it's far too simple. And of course, there's a free header in the box as well. So the second goal it's Sunday pub team football goal we lose, and you know, we rally and we get a great ball in the box from Brian Graham. Scores a good goal, and it's kind of like game on again. Just probably ran out of time to get a second goal. So a lot of positives because credit, you know, St Mirren, they've been top 6 the last couple of years, and we've been coming up through the leagues, and I thought it would have been hard to have said that wasn't just like two teams that have been in the Premiership playing each other out for, you know, for years type thing, and that's positives that I've got to take. I don't think there was much of a difference. I do understand, I've no doubt that there's fine margins, and you need these fine margins to go in your favour more often than not. And today, that lack of inexperience maybe cost us that little bit. Just switching off at the throw-in, a little bit unlucky at the free kick, the deflection, and of course these are the things that are major because they lead to the goals. Scotty Baines had a great save. Positives to take. Not going to get too down about it. For all the reasons that I've said, St Mirren are a very good side, and I think we more than match them.
You mentioned the goal with Brad Graham. Is it good though that they get your forward players start getting a wee bit more confidence, so when you're on top, they're feeling good in those areas?
Yeah, of course. You know, Brian, he's 37. He's came back into the Premiership. Was very late in his career. He wants to finish at the top. Scoring goals at any level is great. He'll take a lot of confidence from scoring that goal in the Premiership. I thought Ross McGlynn had done it really, really well prior to that. Ross won a lot of headers. He walked his socks off. Calvin did really, really well. And the midfield players, you know, I thought there was a lot of good stuff from us. Goals are what strikers are all about, and it's a good one for Brian to get.
When you said St Mirren at the benchmark, you said that last week.
Yeah.
In terms of on the park too, are those moments you're talking about, the second goal, also
yeah,
lessons in St Mirren,
absolutely,
wouldn't do that?
Absolutely, absolutely. No, that wouldn't happen at their end. That's for sure. No, so we need to learn very, very quickly. No, they are. They're very much. With regards to the whole football club and the structure and how they're built themselves up, probably getting better and better all the time, and probably starting with a very low budget, but over the years being able to put more and more money into the budget, and probably them, you know, bringing in that little bit more quality. And what I've always known, and is the physicality side of things in the league, it was always going to be a much more physical league. I think today we've kind of matched St Mirren in that respect. Because they can bully you with the two big players up front, but I thought that we actually competed really, really well. So yeah, I think if we can survive in the Premiership for a good few years, I think the football club will be in some position.
You started an unchanged team for Pataudry. Were you tempted to put some of the new loan guys in? Obviously, Ethan Williams got a fair bit of minutes.
Yeah, no, I think the team did really well at Aberdeen, so, you know, I was very confident in playing that team. There's a lot of confidence to them, you know. Ben, if you had played at Aberdeen, would you have been happy getting left out that team today? I think you would have been, you know. So I think that there was nothing wrong with the team. I'm fairly, you know, we're not going to dominate games like we did in the Championship and in League One. We're going to have to suck it up at times, and we're going to have to defend. And you know, Barnard deflected free kick. We're very much in the game, and we switch off. So team selection's got, you know, I'm glad that we've got good players. We've got a very strong bench, and we'll have more players to come back as well. So the squad's strong.
Just a word on Henry Cartwright, you mentioned that physicality. He seems like a player that's really given you that. He had another good performance out there. You must be pleased with how he's done so far.
Yeah, he's got better and better. And from that point of view, he's a strong boy. It's very much a part of when we brought him in and we're talking about what credentials he's got. That was very much what we were talking about. He's a good player as well. He's good in the ball, and he's a strong boy, and he can put himself about. Okay.
Excellent, John.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.